Well, good morning, guys. How y'all doing? Been too damn long since I've actually recorded anything. In fact, I think it's been right at a month, and that's too long. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy the last 6 weeks or so with work, and now baseball season is in full swing up here, so I do not have any time to do anything that I want to do anymore. Plus, I want to play golf on top of it. This morning, well, yesterday afternoon, I was doing some work on the RV, and I was finishing that this morning. I'm about probably an hour later rolling than I wanted to be. The joys of getting the RV ready for the season. When you live somewhere where you don't have a full year RV season, and we don't. Our campgrounds will open up April 1st, and today is like April 14th, I want to say. So yeah, we've been open for a little bit. I'm just doing everything at the house right now. Last night or yesterday afternoon, I filled my freshwater tank with a little bit of bleach. I got a 50-gallon fresh tank, so I used about 3/4 cup of bleach. Pretty much filled the fresh tank, ran all the antifreeze out, let it sit and sanitize all the lines. Now that that's done, this morning I am cleaning out the water heater, which means putting in 2 gallons of vinegar, plus filling my fresh tank. And we are in the process of letting the water heater cycle and so it can clean all the calcium and stuff off of the out of the freshwater system. So yeah, that's what's going on there. And then once that's done, I'll be ready to actually go somewhere and use the RV. If you got any questions, there's enough videos about how to do that. A couple tips. I just use my water pump. I mean, yeah, you can pump it into the water heater with with some sort of a transfer pump and use kind of a siphon effect if you want. But I'm lazy. I'm going to just open up the inlet valve for my water heater and just let that fill. Keep the outlet valve closed, because I'm not using any water anyway. I'm just using the water pump to keep water in the water heater. You know, and even leaking is only going to leak out what? Maybe an ounce an hour, maybe. So, but I flushed all the bleach water out of everything but my outdoor shower and my outdoor sprayer, which I'll do probably either later or when I get home, or yeah, whatever. It's not a big deal. I never use an outdoor shower anyway. In fact, I'm probably gonna just go ahead and at some point undo everything, put in shut-off valves. That way I don't have to worry about it, because last year when I was in Sturgis, I had a water leak and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from until I dug behind her and looked and saw, oh, it's coming off of one of the lines for my outdoor shower, which, I mean, yeah, with kids it's kind of nice to have, but you know, I'll use the sprayer more than I use the outdoor shower. And I did have a little bit of a little bit of liquid. I thought a little fun right by my water pump, but I'm pretty sure that was just from I'm pretty sure that was just from I'm pretty sure that was just from the That was just from the hose, because I used the winterized hose to I used the winterizing hose to, it goes in, you know, the winterizing hose that you just stick into the bottom of a bucket or a bottle of antifreeze, or in my case just a bottle of vinegar, because, well, you know, there's pressure in the cold side, so I ain't got to worry about that. I got the hot side, the outlet valve closed on the water heater, because, you know, yeah. Some of you are going to say, well, how could you do that? How could you leave the feed line open but the outlet line closed? Won't it blow up? Well, no, not any more of a risk than you'd blow out a PEX line or something if you have both of them closed. The water heater's not asking for any water, so it's not going to take any water. Yeah, they're putting in a roundabout over there, so I might go over there, swing by there, and just check it out and see what their progress is. They closed that about 2 weeks ago, I think. And it's a Sunday. Supposedly they've been ticketing people a lot for doing dumb stuff, going by the closed signs and blah 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 blah. And if a cop came by and said, "What are you doing?" I just want to see where they're at. And I'm sure he'd say, "Oh, okay. Today's the day to do it," because they won't be working on a Sunday. But let's do the third or fourth how to Sturgis video. Let's do it motovlog style, because why not? So we went over so far how to stay and where to stay, budget, and what was the last one? I don't remember what the last one was. But so let's go ahead and do over eating and drinking, because, you know, fat guy eating and drinking is good by me. So one of the places that I know I'll be at least probably 2 or 3 times every morning, well, not every, 2 or 3 times during the week in the morning for breakfast, is going to be the school. Sturgis Brown High School every year puts on a breakfast buffet. It's all you can eat. It's reasonably cheap. I think last year they have showers available if you want to go that way. Last year the breakfast and shower was $20. I want to say breakfast alone was $15, and then a shower was like $7. I believe it was cash only. So yet again, tips for Sturgis: bring some cash. Have, you know, $50-$100 with you at all times. Just do it. You know, a ton of places take cards, but have some cash. The money goes for the school. The students at the end of the rally who worked it vote on what they want to spend it on. Originally, I believe it started as a fundraiser for the band. The food is decent. It's what you expect. You know, it's cafeteria grade food. It's eggs. It's, you know, brown and served type sausage. It's biscuits and gravy. I think they had either French toast or pancakes or something. But for $15, I mean, and it goes for a good cause. It's not a bad deal. So that's somewhere I'll be at least once or twice. Another breakfast spot I'll probably hit at least once during the rally. There was a church in Belfouche that had a breakfast setup, and it was about the same price. It was like $15. Funds go to, you know, there's a bunch of churches in and around the area that do those, so you can find them. In addition, I'll probably end up at the American Legion, I think in Piedmont, South Dakota. at least once. Same deal. They run they run breakfast, lunches, and dinners. You know, for under $20 a meal. Yet again, it's a fundraiser for their Legion Hall. It's a good cause. I may go at least once this year. I don't know, since I'm not staying at the Chip. I may go at least once to Stage West. You can pre-buy the meal packs with like, you know, 7 breakfasts, lunches, and dinners for like, I don't know, 100 and a quarter, 100 and a half, something like that. And with the pre-bought, it's a decent deal, but I'm not going to eat there that many times. And you're out and about for so much. It's like, you know, why? Just even at $20 for a plate, it's not that bad for breakfast, and you're cool. Now, in terms of during the day, a lot of the bars have at least decent food. The Knuckle is pretty famous for their burgers and stuff. They have pretty good food. I've heard decent things about the Iron Horse. There's good food vendors in and around the Throttle. All these, of course, are good places to get a drink. Yet, as I said before, expect to spend $8 to $10 for a domestic pint. Just expect that. One of your best deals for getting beer is actually going to be the Chip at the Rat Hole. I think it's Rat Hole Bar. It's by the amphitheater. You pre-buy this mug, and it's like a 30-ounce mug. It's a good-sized mug. You can buy it, pre-buy it, or you can buy it when you get there. Either way, it's like $12, $15, filled with either Bud Light or Coors. I believe it was original Coors, which is even better, because I think original Coors is better than Coors Light. And then a refill is like $6 for 30 ounces of beer. And it's in the amphitheater. It's open during the concert, so it's a really good deal. It's kind of back in the far corner, behind where is it Club Chip, their nightclub like deal is. Yeah, but you can find it. It's not hard to find. And like I said, that's going to be one of your best values places to get beer anywhere in Sturgis. Pretty much all the big name bars, you know, are decent. They're going to have decent food. Drink's going to be expensive, and so will food, but they're fun to check out. I would recommend doing at least one day. I would personally go during the day to downtown, and once you make the determination to start drinking, take the bus, take a shuttle, whatever. Now, with me staying at Steel Pony, they offer free shuttles to the Iron Horse, which is their sister property. I'll probably use those a bunch. I still got to buy my pass for the bus. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. I'll probably do that. Sometime this week. It's like $65, something like that. If you were one of the first, you got something for, I don't remember. In addition, you can pre-buy drink tickets, and I think the drinks are like $2.50 if you pre-buy a pack of 10 each for beer or well drinks, things like that. I don't know what all they have, but yeah, it's a way to get from, you know, downtown to the Chip, or Glencoe to the Chip, the Throttle. Staying at the Pony, you're right across from what they call the Stump, which is one of their beer gardens. So, and that's also where the bus comes to go to the Chip. Other restaurants I'm going to go at, I want to stop at least once at the Boar's Nest, which is supposed to be one of the best burgers in the Black Hills. In addition, is it Dave's, I think, has a reputation for a pretty good burger. Those will probably be more like lunch things. As for fancier type meals, I'll probably end up at the Alpine Inn once, which the Alpine Inn is in Hill City. They have a set menu with really good German beer. And their desserts, from what I hear, are actually pretty decent too. Now they're a set menu. You go in and it's a bacon wrapped fillet, baked potato, and a salad. That's it, and it's pretty cheap. It's like a 9-ounce fillet is gonna run you like $22, something like that. Even at $30 during a rally for a bacon wrapped fillet, 9-ounce fillet isn't bad. Another place I'll end up at least once, probably twice, is what the hell is the name of the place? Why am I spacing on the name? The Powder House Lodge, which is in Keystone. It's on the way into Keystone from Hill City, so that's not Hill City. On the way into Keystone from Rapid. I don't know why I said that, but they have their full menu. They have breakfast, lunches, and dinners. There'll be people staying there at the lodge. It's actually, cabins and stuff, so it's a legit lodge. They have all the game stuff you'd expect. They have a kebab that's buffalo, elk, and I think venison too, with some veggies and stuff. It's a legit kebab. It's a pretty good appetizer, and if you wanted to have it for lunch, that's not a bad idea either. They have buffalo burgers. They have buffalo prime rib. They have regular beef prime rib, which I only had their buffalo last year because I only got there once, unfortunately. I did not have the regular prime rib, but from people who I know on the YouTube say it's one of the best cuts of prime rib they've ever had in their life. I don't know. I've had some good cuts of prime rib, but I've never had any that I'd say are head and shoulders above any other. Yeah, we got election day, or we got primary day in Indiana in like 3 weeks, I think. So all the signs are going to be up. There's the Red Garter is another bar that's in Keystone. It's it's an old Western saloon with. It's a cool spot. It's somewhere to stop and get a quick drink. Yet again, I'm going to say it again. If you go into one of these places, make sure you're staying there for 45 minutes or so to work off, to work out that one beverage. And if you're stopping during the middle of the day, just one. Don't ride when you're going to be legally intoxicated, especially in this area. You will get in trouble. And I'm not talking about DUI. I'm talking about there's really, really technical riding in and around Keystone and Hill City. I'll go over some of the famed rides and stuff and places I'm going to do. But yeah, so that'll be probably one of that might be the next one. Actually, we'll do that. But for the most part, that's pretty much the places I'm going to get to at least once, if not twice, during the rally. The school for breakfast at least probably twice, maybe even 3 times. I might eat at Stage West one night during a concert or something. I might just grab something there, go there a little early and eat there. I'll probably end up at, I know I'll end up at Powder House at least twice, because I'll be there for 8 days this year. So I'll be there for at least twice. I'll try to get to Alpine Inn at least once. I know I'm going to spend at least one night downtown, probably. And we'll probably try like the Knuckle or somewhere. In addition, there'll be a day where I go downtown and do the vendor stuff. And that's a day, the vendor day I'll probably do. Oh, the vendors was another one I did. The vendor day I'll probably just do one day, find a day where the afternoon looks like it's going to be start by going to Rally Days 55 and then going downtown and stay there for a little bit and yeah, that's pretty much most of it. So we're going to cut this part of it here. I'll do the outro because because yeah, this will be the end of this one. Y'all be safe. Keep that shiny side up. Keep that greasy side down. If I missed any of your spots that you like stopping at, drop it in the comments. Let me know. What are good places to eat and drink that you know that you like going to? I know there's way more than I mentioned. But until next time, later, guys.